Okay then, so no more Tails?
Uh,
Uh,
well, except for Tails' story in Sonic Adventure that I have to do,
Of course you'd bring that up.
or that we have to do. We do have to do it. I don't. Hold on. Let me. Is there a way I can check without switching? No, there's not. I don't know how many parts. I know it's less than 10. It might be 5? Think, Nathan, think. I know the 10 parts for Sonic Story was the longest out of all of them.
It really
I mean,
was.
Sonic Story basically accompanied like 1/3 of the whole game.
yeah.
We have
Sonic
1 hour left,
06
let's do this.
Sonic 06 is even longer.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Alright, I gotta find out who this guy's name is.
Axel the Red.
Axel the Red. Axel the Red. In Japan, he is known as Spike Rose Red. Huh. Alright.
Honestly, I think I would have preferred that just kept their original names.
I mean, this one's not as bad as the last one. Like, you can go from Spike Rose Red to Axel the Rose.
This stage, the one where I tried and eventually got the Dr. Light capsule with Zero.
Yeah, good job by the way,
Took me forever.
because you did that the hard way.
I know.
Why do you have to get it at 0?
You don't.
It has special text if you
Omega's. Yeah, and Omega told me that, and so I wanted to see it. So, I got it the hard way with Zero. It was a nightmare.
do. I'm playing this stage.
Every time those things pop up, I just think Pingus.
Yeah, as it is, I'm playing the stage as 0 because I have to replay it with X anyways. In order to get like the missing parts that I didn't get or couldn't get.
Because you need the boss's item for this.
No, you need the armor part that's in this place to get the part that's here. Basically, you need the Gaia armor. And that,
Oh, I know what else was released in Japan that wasn't released here. The remix for Phantasy Star 1 and 2.
This is where the Dr. Light capsule is.
But I think I've already bitched about that. No, because we're scrapping the Phantasy Star 1 playthrough, right?
Are we?
that's up to you.
Yeah, because like I was on Phantasy Star Fever back then, and we have way too much in our queue to do Phantasy Star.
Let's just.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about Phantasy Star entirely.
We need to do Link to the Past though. That's in our queue.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, so we still have 10 games or more.
Phantasy Star is as long, if not like longer than like a Final Fantasy playthrough. So
I do plan to do a Final Fantasy game at some point.
Dirge of Cerberus.
Final Fantasy X.
I will do Dirge of Cerberus. I will beat you to the punch. Like, this is how we're introducing everyone on Stream Writers. Let's do Dirge of Cerberus. Dirge of Cerberus is a good game. I'm not gonna lie about that.
A lot of Final Fantasy fans would disagree.
It's a good... It's... Okay. It's not an RPG, but it's actually a good game in retrospect.
Yeah, I haven't played it though.
It's a run and gun. It's alright.
I've seen it.
Seriously, I just realized that I never seem to use any sub-tanks.
The problem with Dirge of Cerberus is, it gets a little bit too like crazy in terms of difficulty at some points, because all you really have is your gun, and like you like some points like you just get bombarded by enemies. It's ridiculous. Wait, how are you gonna go back and do that? You have 1 hour to collision.
Well, I've beaten all the Mavericks at this point, so even if I had more time, it would forcibly launch the shuttle.
Oh, okay.
Which means that I still have to backtrack after the colony's been dealt with.
Okay.
Alright.
So is the rest of the stage the backtracking?
Pretty
Or
much.
the rest of the video? Okay.
And because the virus stages were already done, we're pretty much continuing from our first file.
Okay.
Although this scene's kind of redundant because I already showed it in the first one. But hey,
You're showing the bad ending, right?
that's
Where you fight.
that's in the bonus.
Oh, okay.
Do you ever have to fight Zero if he gets infected?
Yes, and trust me, you really need to see that one. Because I show off something that hardly anyone ever shows. Because they usually tend to just Nova Strike him to death. But yeah, you can tell...
Approaching the space colony arc.
Huh.
Yeah.
Anyways, you can
I
tell...
went there.
You can tell if either the Enigma or the shuttle succeed based on the cutscene that shows. Like, this entire thing about Zero flying up to it will be skipped if it fails.
Right. Which we saw in the troll first part.
Well, actually, no, I succeeded. Because that was what the RNG manipulation was for. Just to show that you could just do it right from the beginning and keep Zero in the process. It's actually possible to have the Enigma destroy the colony. And when it does, you'll
I
just...
love how they're all smiling while it's possible, except for X. Like, they're all smiling like he's fucking dead.
You know, I kind of thought that thing would have, you know, crashed into the colony. Just saying.
So how's their final part? We destroyed the colony and everything.
Virus stage.
So we beat the game by this point?
Well, once you've did the shuttle, the virus stages open up and you have to go through those next.
But we've already seen them.
Hi, loading screen. Thanks for breaking the tension.
But yeah, if you had
Because-
failed, Zero would have been infected by the virus.
And because we've already seen all of the virus stages, we're just gonna skip to the last one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But first, backtracking.
And there's really not much to backtrack for because we're like almost there.
Yeah.
Because I picked up almost everything as I went. Well, everything that I could have without backtracking.
The end of the world's upon us. Let's go back to old stages.
There's a reason I went here. It's because I still don't have all the parts yet. In order to get a part, you need to beat a boss at a certain level, but you also need to wait until a certain amount of stage clears afterwards. Which means I needed to clear a stage technically to get the part. And now I've got Jumper.
Which basically double jump.
No, it makes my
Okay,
jumps
you're
way
doing it
higher.
this way.
By going as far away as I am, the thing stops moving slightly.
Oh, that's what that thing
Yeah.
down there means.
Yeah, now I just need to let this fourth one infect me so I become invincible. Because Zero's not
As it
supposed to be able to do this
slowly
normally.
gets up there.
Yeah, like, you're normally supposed to use the Falcon armor for this. But Zero
Dr.
can get
Light,
it too.
why the hell did you put this here?
How did he even get up there?
Well, with Falcon Armor X,
What
you can
was
just
that?
fly. I don't know. With Falcon Armor X, you can just
Oh,
fly
okay.
away. But with Zero, you're kind of boned if you tried to go.
Oh.
So,
you're
wait, how do you
doing
get
it-
that as
You're doing
X?
it. You don't do this the first. Is that your first try, or did you die a lot like I did?
That was my third. Because I touched the spikes a few times trying to reach it.
Even still, 3 tries.
It took me forever to get this.
Well, I had the hyper dash and the jumper at the same time, so I had an easier time.
Oh yeah, true.
You had to wall jump to reach it. I just air dashed across. Yeah, there's some special text here. Basically, Dr. Light is going to ask Zero if he wants his own armor, something that he gets in Virus Stage 3.
So you can get it early?
Well, no, you still have to get it in Virus Stage 3. This is just a special scene that you get if Zero gets up here.
So what the fuck? Why is Dr. Light cock tease him?
And this is how you're supposed to get that one part that you saw. Because the Gaia armor is immune to spikes.
Excuse me, oh, I was gonna say... Oh, the Gaia armor's probably how you get to that other place with Zero. Or with X. That you need the virus for with Zero.
Yeah, or no, you can you would use the Falcon armor for that. Because you can fly, and you can just bypass it entirely.
Oh, okay.
However, these blocks require the Gaia armor to destroy it, which is really stupid. That means that Zero cannot get this heart piece.
Yeah, I hate how some you can't get with Zero.
In order to get some of them, you need to sacrifice the life ups. You know how you chose your part after beating a boss? You have to sacrifice a couple of life ups to get parts to let Zero get other hearts. So no matter what, Zero can only get a possible 14 out of 16 life ups.
So you can't 100% the game with Zero only.
X can, but not Zero.
That's weird.
Now the heart
backtracking is real.
The heart piece in here, this is the other one that Zero cannot get.
Because you can't touch that thing.
Because of these black box.
Oh.
And, like, see, my buster doesn't even go all the way across the screen. Yeah, I really shouldn't have destroyed the black boxes, because that just made this a little more difficult. And here's what bothers me. Why is that switch the only one that doesn't disappear, or, I mean, like, turn off over time? Like, you can't lock yourself in that one room. And here's that extra life container.
Is that it?
That's it.
Alright. Well, that's all I can do tonight.